Hi Scorpio, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective love reading. Now, as this is collective, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements where you're likely to find a message in there. You will find all of the other placements in the playlists, so feel free to check those out whenever you are ready. Now, as always, this is timeless reading, so whenever it falls into your feed, it's likely to be whenever it's relevant for you. But today is the 5th of January, if you want to know the date of the recording, and it's 2025. I can't believe we're in 2025 already. I hope you've all got your New Year's resolutions sorted. I know I've made mine. So even if your resolution is to do absolutely nothing and just stay your usual authentic self, then good luck with that. It's always nice to start the year off with some positive energy and intentions. So whatever you decide, whatever you choose, very much good luck, whatever it is you've started. Right, so let's get into this. So overall then, we have the Sun card. That's your overall energy. So it's telling me at the moment that you are very much wanting to be happy. You want a lot of joy. You want success. But at the moment, you feel like it's a little bit further off. You're very aware that it is going to come in for you. It's just not with you at this point in time, or it's there, but it's not fully developed yet. So you might be getting hints of it here and there. You might be having more good days than bad days, but to you, it doesn't feel like you're quite there. You don't feel like you've quite got everything in your happy place at the moment, but you're aware that it is incoming and that you're due it soon. Now, in your particular energy, we have the Magician in the reverse. Now, the Magician's telling me that you don't feel very confident in yourself at the moment. You potentially feel like you're not going to, love is not incoming for you. You can't really manifest it. You feel like you haven't got the skills to do it. And you are lacking a lot of confidence, potentially in yourself and in your own abilities. Um, why is that? Spirit, what's this Magician, please? So, you've got a lot of fears. Things may have been hidden from you in the past, and you've got a lot of fear. Possibly you're fearing a lot of rejection, maybe. You could have some deep seated fears there that go back into the past quite a lot. Now, you might be getting a lot of visions in your dreams. You might be doing a lot of dreaming. Maybe you feel like what you want isn't necessarily going to manifest because it's all just in your head, it's all dreams. You could be having a lot of vivid dreams. Now, if you are, I'd recommend making a note of them if you can when you wake up, because usually if you're having vivid dreams, it tends to be spirit's way of communicating with you to let you know what's in the unknown, what's hidden. um and it could be help, it could be some, trying to shine some light on things for you to help you break free from that kind of negativity cycle of not having any self-confidence. It's definitely show I'm definitely feeling that you need to be leaning into your intuition as well here to help guide you through what you need to, but you might be feeling like you don't have enough confidence for that. Now, we do have a Two of Pentacles in the reverse, so you might be doing a little bit too much as well. The Two of Pentacles does suggest to me that things are being juggled and they're not being very successful. There could also be a bit of immature energy around this as well. Um, very much a juggler, a bit of a somebody that likes to entertain people but isn't always successful with it. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse to me does tend to tell me that you could be taking on too much. You could be doing a lot of multitasking. It could even be maybe you're taking on that much work, much stuff at work that you don't have time for romance. You don't have time for um, partners and things like that, and that could be very much why you don't have the confidence that things are going to happen. But you are hopeful, like I say, with that sun overall, that things are going to turn up, but you just don't see the light yet. You don't feel like you know when it's going to happen. You are planning on taking the steps though to move forwards. We have a Prince of Pentacles here. This could either be you making plans to go towards someone, or someone's making plans to come towards you. I think it's more you going towards something or someone that you want though. Very much making sure you know what it is that you want, making the plans to go towards it because you want success. And with that sun there being in the reverse, you know that your success is incoming, and this is very much suggesting to me that you are plotting that course to get that success, and you are going to potentially be moving towards it. Now, your person could either be Pisces, it could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus as well. Might not be, could be something else. We'll have a, could be any sign, but that's what we've got so far. Now, in your person's energy, they've got a Four of Wands in the reverse. So they could be exiting a long-term relationship at the moment. If not, they are feeling very unstable and like they don't have any success in relationships. Let's get some clarity on that Four of Wands. Can we get one more, please, Spirit? Thank you. So we have a Six of Pentacles. So things were not in balance for them before. Maybe they were giving too much into a relationship and it wasn't reciprocal. Definitely showing things being very one-sided. If you have a look at this particular card, here you've got the man, he's giving lots of coins to the lady, but on this side, he's not giving any to this gent who's sitting there holding his hand out, waiting for the coins to come in. So very much suggesting to me that they were in a one-sided relationship. We have an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, so it does suggest to me that they are feeling like they've lost something, potentially lost abundance. So if they have exited a relationship, they might feel like they've missed out on something. They've lost that stability. They may have lost some money as well, especially if they're going through a divorce. Maybe they've lost their home. They're feeling like they've lost out on something here because of the instability. They may have even lost out a lot of money. Maybe they were pouring a lot of money into a relationship and it never got reciprocated. So they are feeling like they've lost out a lot there. There's also a Seven of Wands, which is telling me that they've had to do a lot of standing up for themselves and they're getting very tired of it. So they only stand up for themselves in certain circumstances now. They don't always stand up for themselves. A lot of the time they will just, it's like, how do I put it? They don't feel like they need to stand up for themselves anymore for certain things. To me, it suggests that they will stand up for themselves where their boundaries are concerned. Don't let people cross your boundaries, but where people might spread gossip or challenge them or anything else, they're like, I'm not going to waste my energy on you, kind of, and walking away from that kind of thing, which is lovely to see, actually. It could also suggest that maybe they could see you as being a missed opportunity, or they could see you as being something that they are in conflict with. Maybe this could be an ex and you're planning to move forward towards them, possibly for some reconciliation, and you're not with them at the moment. But if it's not and you're not with them, I'm not seeing them wanting anything at this point in time. It could just be you wanting to move towards them. Now, how you're currently seeing this as a relationship, I've got a Four of Swords. So that's isolation, taking time out on your own. So it's not showing me that you're together at the moment. So if you were in a relationship, you are currently separated. If you've never been in a relationship, then you've not been with each other yet. There's some healing that needs to happen first. some time needs to be taken out for someone to do some healing, but there's definitely, it's not showing me that you're together at this point in time. Yeah, we've got a Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse, so somebody feels like they've probably left a home as well, feeling like they've lost out on their home, lost their abundance. I've got a feeling that that to me feels like your person. Got a Nine of Wands, so somebody is trying to let their guard down. Someone is trying to let somebody in and share the load, but there is still guards up here. And we've got a Two of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, this suggests to me that this is a falling out of some sort. You're not in union at the moment. You're potentially separated. You're not on the same page. You're currently disconnected from each other, not in harmony, with that Two of Cups being in the reverse there. It could very well be that you don't know where this is going to go at the moment. You don't necessarily have the confidence that it can move forward. You potentially are planning to move things forward, but currently you are in separation and you're healing. Now, in your challenges, we have a Page of Cups. So somebody apologizing, giving that offer of a new relationship out is going to be the challenge. Clarify this Page of Chalices, please, Spirit. Yeah, so we've got a Temperance that's come out to the side. So finding balance within yourselves, having faith in the universe as well, and having faith in each other that things can get better and can improve. Very much believing in miracles kind of thing, having that believing in your higher self, doing things based on your higher self, based on what you believe and what you want. We do have an Ace of Swords, so opening up, cutting out the bad things, cutting out people that don't serve you, very much speaking the truth as well. Now, this could be you, your person. There's definitely apologies here, and messages of truth. Now, it could be painful truths that need to be heard as well, but it is very much honest communication that needs to take place. We do have a Queen of Swords, so it just suggests to me that somebody may have been manipulated in the past. It could even be that there might be a Queen of Swords here that might need to be cut out. The Queen of Swords she's normally very independent. When she's in the reverse, though, her words can be very, very harsh, and they can be really cutting, and she can be quite vicious. So the challenge is to very much communicate, speak the truths, but to maintain a balance within that and not get nasty and vicious about it. We do have a Five of Pentacles as well in the reverse. So anybody that's feeling abandoned, it's very much about anyone that's, if they feel like there's no help out there for them, like they don't have money, they don't have friends, they don't have family, they've got no one to turn to, it's very much saying that there are people out there, there are resources out there. So it very much urges someone to get help if there needs to be help. So possibly if somebody's struggling with finances, going and getting some budget advice, financial advisors, whatever. If it's somebody that's struggling mentally with certain things, going to a counsellor, getting the help there, getting professional help. But yeah, it does suggest to me that somebody will be bouncing back from feeling a lack or feeling abandoned. So that is good. But yeah, there definitely needs to be some honest communication here, not necessarily anything nasty. So if it's something where this is a past relationship and there has been unequal give and take in it, which it does suggest that there could be, it suggests to me like your person may feel like they put in a lot more into the relationship than yourself potentially. This is suggesting that needs rebalancing. It needs evening out. It needs to be harmonized. Now, I'm not saying that is the case. It could very well be that they are only seeing things from their perspective. Obviously, communication goes two ways. So there are more than one perspective. There's more than one perspective in a relationship, but it's being on the same page, understanding it from each other's perspectives. And that's the way that the balance and the harmony comes in, when you can understand what each other are regarding and what you're coming out with, not disregarding, not invalidating, but actually considering the other person's opinions, knowing that their opinions matter, because at the end of the day, they're their opinions, you know, and making decisions and any changes that you need to make based on those. Now, I am a firm believer that people can change. I know there's a lot of people out there that will say people can't change, but they can. I personally have changed myself. I mean, I am a Virgo, and we're not a fixed sign, so it is something that we can do, immutable. But I've seen a lot of other people out there that are fixed signs that have been able to change. I've seen a lot of people change throughout their lives. So I'm a big firm believer that people can change. So if you feel like somebody can't change and things aren't going to change, well, it can. It's just you've got to try it from a different perspective. You've got to try it from a different angle. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're doing exactly the same thing over and over again and you think things are going to change, well, that's stupid. You're not going to get a different result from doing exactly the same thing. It's not necessarily a scientific test, where they do the same thing 50 times and once it might change. No, that's not how it works. There's always something that's different to make it work, you know, but it's making sure that you're doing things differently to get that change. And that's where it comes in. You yourself might not be completely different, but you learn things. So you change how you do things, and that in effect changes yourself. So that can happen for both of you. So learning to communicate better, having honest, open communication will help you see each other's perspectives, and it effectively will help you change how you go about things, because you'll start to consider each other a bit more. You take each other's perspectives into account. You do things based around effectively you're changing even if you don't realize you're changing, you know. So I'm a big firm believer that people can change. Now, if you manage to navigate through this challenge and this cup is accepted, and that the communication happens and there's balance restored, we have a page of wands as the outcome. So very much a new passionate beginning. Now, it is very much a new beginning. It doesn't look as though it's jumping back into what it was before, because it is only page energy. So it's like it's a complete restart. Let's get some clarification on that page of wands. And it is very much, maybe you might be starting off as friends, something passionate that you're doing as friends. It could be that you start off a little bit, you know, more energetic. It could be a jump into something, but it is very innocent, playful energy there with that page of wands. We do have the magician or the alchemist in the reverse. So there's still a bit of a lack of confidence here, but I think that's more self-confidence, possibly not necessarily knowing whether it's going to go too much further, possibly not having the confidence. Somebody's not going to have confidence. I think it's still you, and I think it is a bit of self-confidence, to be honest. We do have the strength card here, so there is definitely some courage and some strength. So even though there's some confidence being missed, someone's still having the courage and the strength to follow it through. It's very much, I'm surprised there's not a fool card out here, to be honest with you, because it's very much like with a fool, you know even though they don't know where it's going, they might not have the confidence that when they jump off the cliff, they're going to land on something solid, but they do it anyway. They've got a lot of courage and a lot of bravery, and they do it anyway. So that, to me, is very much what these two are representing. Not having the confidence, feeling like the skills aren't necessarily there to do it, but doing it anyway, having that courage to do it. And then we have a King of Swords here. So yes, the King of Swords doesn't necessarily communicate his emotions, but he communicates. and he's very good with his communication. So this tells me that whatever happens, your communication is going to improve drastically. There's going to be proper communication as well, which is always good, and it's something that it looks like you'll be learning about here. It does look as though communication is a challenge, and it does look as though you're going to have a good chunk of communication in your outcome, and it's going to bring it about a lot, a new passionate beginning, which is absolutely lovely. Now, the energies that we've got out here then, so we've got Leo, oh, Aries, Gemini. No, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. What else have we got? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus again. And Aquarius. So, yeah, lots of energies out here. Now, obviously, your person doesn't have to be any of those energies, but they could be. Let's get some more Zodiac cards as well to see if your person is any other sign that I've not come out with. Now, obviously, they don't have to be any of these. They're just extra clarifiers for people that need them. But if the reading resonated for you, it resonated. So take it for yourself if it resonates. So we've got what we got: Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Scorpio as well. So possibly your person could be any of those, but doesn't have to be, like I say. Right, let's get you some romance angel cards. See if Spirit's got any other messages for you. Come on, Spirit, can we get some more cards? Thank you. And one more. Thank you very much. Okay, so stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Just putting it out there. This is your temperance, by the way. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And then wedding. This situation involves marriage. So you may be married. You may be in separation. It could be a marriage coming out the other end of it. Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Scorpio. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, then press that subscription button. And if you press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. Thank you very much for joining me. Good luck with love.